Hey guys, welcome back to the next episode of our motor planer build. As you can see, there's a cement truck sitting here. We've hired a guy, he's actually a local sawyer. He used to do concrete for a living. He said he didn't mind doing this for us, so I'm like, you're better at it than I am, come on. But they're getting ready to pour the first load here. I think he's got 10 yards. I'm estimating 15, 16 time it's done, so they'll be back with another load. So that's it. We'll be back just a second and get this on the ground. Thanks, guys.
Okay, they've got about half the truck on the ground now, and what you see them doing, they're using basically a grading laser level, and they're setting the height of what the concrete is supposed to be, and you'll see he'll put an X down there whenever he actually gets it on grade. Comes Leroy. We had a hard time keeping him and Vader both off the slab while they were trying to get it poured. The rest of that section poured in, they're going to go through and make their few little level spots again before they start to really level out that whole section. Now that they got their few level points out across the slab, he's gonna take this new tool here that's basically just a piece of angled aluminum and start spreading it out between it and leveling them together. And if you look in the background, you'll see Matt kind of sliding down the chute, pushing all the concrete out of the truck so that he can go and clean it up and get the next load out.
Did he bring a 10-yard truck? That's 10 yards right there. It might be a little different than 6. Yeah, well, it's pretty well fed.
The other old man there with a beard is a local tree guy and a cousin of ours that he's gonna be doing a huge slab himself here soon. He was over here getting ideas for how to make it easier for himself. Got the initial grade set and all screwed out, he's going to take the bowl float and go back and forth across it and smooth out all the ridges and stuff that they put in it.
Okay guys, welcome back. You've seen Matt and his buddy here spreading this concrete out. They're excellent at it. Much more proficient than Matthew and I would be, but that's the first 10 yards. We're kind of sitting around waiting on the next truck to get here. My pocket's getting a hole burn in it, so we'll be back in a little bit. Check that.
Now it's just a rinse and repeat of what they did on the first half. They're just going to dodge all the rebar that we have put in for where the molded planer is going to sit at. And to make it easier on them doing this second half, before they showed up, we actually took a chalk line and snapped a line where the slab needed to end up at against the wall. That way they had something to work towards. he starts to find the level points in the slab again, you'll either see him kicking some concrete in to bring up the level or pulling some out to bring it down to where it needs to be. And once he finds his level spot, you'll see Matt come behind him and either pull the excess concrete away or push some more towards it to try and get it closer to level before they start to screed it out. Now that he's got all his level points out, he's gonna start to screed it off and make it level. And to me, it looks like he's doing it just like if you were trying to put finish on a hardwood floor or something. You kind of paint yourself out of the room as you go. I can guarantee y'all, if the old man and I were having to do this ourselves, we wouldn't have been even half as far along in the day as they were. There's a pile of screws there with it. Didn't know if we were gonna get this over here before we have a big concrete glob on it. It'll be no worse than that drill that got destroyed by a cool seal. He's got my number, he can find it out. That's close enough. It's just a pad.
It looked good, Miles.
Right with it.
This ain't done all that yet.
Yeah, we had 3 or 4 extras left over.
I just give them back to him.
I thought I called it 10 blocks. The weight will be over
No,
there.
no, he don't do all that.
That's good. Yeah, most of the weight's going to be down long a little bit. Not 10 feet, I think.
I had them here, why not just stick them in? Don't do me no good standing up against the wall. It'd be like me.
He always did it.
Oh, it's going to hurt. Yeah. Go ahead and get your feelings right.
like informational videos.
Well, we try to do a lot of teaching. Now this is not a whole lot of teaching. It's just what's happening. You know.
Yeah, you're in front of the camera, by the way.
I like to see it. A lot of the YouTubers I watch, when they do something, I like to watch them grow. You know, they're making improvements to their property or whatever. I watch.
Bit of a colder day when they were pouring the concrete, and Matt had the concrete company put some accelerator in it to help it cure a little bit faster. The first half of the slab cured fairly well because it's in the sunlight here. That second half over there, they're floating right now in the shade. It took forever for it to finally cure up enough they could work with it.
Okay, guys, we've had a lot of people in and out this morning, so we hadn't done much talking to the camera, but Matt and the other guy here, they got all the concrete down. I think Matt actually went to get a broom, he forgot. But just waiting for it to firm up a little bit to where they can get the power trial on it, and this project could be done. It looks good. I'm tickled to death with it.
It makes my back feel good.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I can do a little concrete. This ain't a little concrete, this is a lot. It ended up being 20 yards on the ground, and this is why you hire pros to do what they do. They put it down and made it look easy. I know it ain't easy, I've done it. They made it look easy, so money well spent. So we'll let them get back to it, and we'll come back at the end, wrap it up. All right, here in the corner, put your hands together and mash them in. Hard. There you go. Ah. Okay, Whoopi. No.
Hey, let Ruby do it.
Ruby, go over there. You can wash your hands at the.
Oh, concrete.
Right here. Mash them in hard. There you go. Go wash your hands.
Muddy.
Phew.
Muddy. Muddy.
Where sister got her hands full right there.
Muddy. Muddy.
There you go. Now go wash your hands. Refrigerator around the corner.
As you see, we got a camera put on that power trial. We tried to get footage for it working, and none of it worked out. Matt had to break out the Crocs for running the power trials. You know the man's professional if he's willing to work in Crocs doing concrete. Front apron, we wanted it to have a broom finish so that you hopefully wouldn't slip and fall whenever it got wet. but we wanted to get a slick finish on the slab so that whenever we go to clean up all the sawdust and everything, it will blow away and move much easier. Second half of the slab finally got firm enough that he was able to get onto it with power trowel and start smoothing that side out with the first half. We started pouring concrete at 7:30 in the morning. He was here until almost 6:30 in the evening running the power trowel to finally get everything smoothed out, because it took so long for that second half of the slab to finally start curing enough to be able to work it. Let the concrete cure overnight and came back the next day and put all his saw cuts into the concrete while we were actually in there sawing up lumber for a customer. Sawing concrete makes one heck of a dusty mess, and as you can see on the slab, the dogs had to walk through a couple times and investigate what was going on. After he got all the saw cuts in, he decided to make a dusty mess of the entire neighborhood and blew all the dust off the slab. After he'd gotten as much of the dust blown off as he could, he actually got a water hose here and tried to wash out the rest of it, because the dust could set up and adhere back to the slab or stain the concrete.
Hey guys, welcome back. We're going to wrap this up. It's a good project. Had a great contractor, Matt Williams. If you're in upstate South Carolina, Western North Carolina, give me a shout. I'll give you his name and number. He used to do concrete full time. He got into owning a Wood-Mizer, and now he still does a little concrete on the side. But we greatly appreciate him helping us out. You pay for what you get, people. Okay. I'm a firm believer in doing all you can, but there's some things that's worth paying a professional. There's two men did this work, and they did an excellent job. It's flat. Actually, he cut it this morning. You seen the video of that, and then he washed off the sawdust because we had a little sprinkle of rain. He didn't want it to re-adhere and make a mess out of it. And this slab's flat. That being said, this is the next step in our process of getting this molder planer done. You know, we're not a concrete channel, but it's what we got to have to get it set on here. Our goals for next week, just go ahead and tell you, we got to get this end wall built. We've already got the electricians, I hope, to be here today. We discussed what I need to buy, I'm gonna cry, for a 3-phase meter and a 3-phase panel, and they're both gonna be on that wall that don't exist. So that'll be the next step in this process. Guys, if you got any questions, drop them in the comments below. If you got any comments, leave them. I love responding to them. Anything we're missing, Matthew?
Not that I know.
I do want to give a shout out to Sheraton Park Farms, Chuck Lewis and Sundra. If you get a chance, check out their channel. They're excellent people. They're not too far from us. They're a couple hours on up into the highlands of North Carolina. They're up in the mountains for sure. But they run a wonderful channel of farming channel. They guy bought a new wood miser, learned how to use it. We appreciate them. Guys, that's gonna do it. We'll see you back at the mill.
Thank you for watching. Here's a video selection and a playlist suggestion. Click here to subscribe for more great content. We'll see you at the mill.